Sabi ko, alam niyo, ang tatay ko, ganito, ay anak din sa labas, so I shared that story. Not knowing that nanay was watching the show. Kinabukasan, pagkagising ko, sabi ng nanay, kung pwede kami mag-usap. Pangatlong memorable experience of my mother was when I was in television naikwento ko na siguro ito. I was doing an interview and then I shared the story of my father na ang tatay ay anak sa labas. Anak sa labas, tapos yung bahay namin was 4 houses away from my father's biological father and then the wife. Yung amin namang lola, nakatira ang tatay doon, nakikitira kami. Pero hindi kami nagtatanong. Hindi kami nagtatanong kung bakit ang dami naming lolo, ang dami naming lola, ang dami naming mga tiyuhin. Natuto kaming hindi magtanong. So, we were very quiet about this issue for a long, long time. Dahil yung anak sa pagkabastado sa probinsya was, I don't know, it's still a big issue. Malaking issue eh. Ang tawag ay anak sa pagkabastado. So, when I was doing a show, I shared that story dahil it was parang it was triggered by the story of a guest. Sabi ko, alam niyo, ang tatay ko, ganito, ay anak din sa labas, so I shared that story. Not knowing that nanay was watching the show. Kinabukasan, pagkagising ko, sabi ng nanay, kung pwede kami mag-usap. Pag gano'n ang nanay tahimik, medyo may problema. Oo, may problema yun. Kung nanay, bakit po? In Waray, of course. Sabi niya, diri mo pa yun yung gibuhat na gabi. Hindi maganda ang ginawa ko kami. So yun, pinaliwanag ko, sinabi ko, Ray, meron din po akong, I have my own skeletons. I have to deal with my own demons. Kailangan mailabas ko. Pero hindi ko malilimutan yung sinabi ng nanay. I don't know if this applies to you, but it applies to me very often in my life, lalo na sa usaping pamilya. Hindi lahat ng totoo sinasabi. Lalo na pag ang totoo na kakasakit. Hindi ko malilimutan. So, tumahimik na lang ako. Huminga ko ng umandi ng tawag sa nanay ko. And I knew she understood. Pero hindi ko na yun. Kasi like, yung father mo halimbawa was born out of wedlock. It's not just your story. It's the story of your family. The story of your mother. It's the story of, people around you. Na parang, ang inisip ko noon, ano rin to eh, I have to deal with this. Ba't ko ikakahiya? So, ang point yata ng nanay, ikaw yung, paano kami? Paano ako? Ako ang asawa na ako.
Yes, na lang po yan. Si Luis pa lang po ang na-interview mo for this particular special. Nung nakausap mo siya, though nag-interview ka rin naman ng mother and daughter, di ba, mother and son sa pastor. Pag nag-interview kayo ng gano'n, may mga times na nakaka-relate ka rin sa relationship with your nanay.
In my interviews, lalo na dito sa My Mother, My Story, pero sinasabi ko sa editor, i-edit mo ha, I share my stories to trigger stories. Because I'd like my guests to be able to relate to my story. So, alam kong tawag namin editable ang kwento, ginagawa ko para lang maramdaman ang kinakausap ko na alam ko kung ano pinagagalingan niya. Kaya sinasabi ko, this is more of me listening to the story. But there are moments that I would share my personal story primarily to encourage my guests to tell their stories.